Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 33 of Europa Universalis IV as Japan. We are still, well, mainly just waiting. We are preparing to go to war. We've got a few little juicy targets that we could set our sights on. Let's go ahead and unmothball the heavies at this point. I am actually working on a fifth one as well. We've got plenty of money in the bank. We're also making decent money, so that's fine. We could go ahead now and grab that idea again. Of course, we lost 200 of every point when we enacted that national decision so that we wouldn't take quite so much reduction in the penalties that our missionaries were getting. It was quite... well, it was impossible to actually do religious conversions with that Western trade penalty. Let's go ahead and swap our generals around at this point, because the much better general should really be here on this army, because you're the one that's going to be doing the attacking over there. This army doesn't need to have a general, but I guess you can have a general while you are there. Wu is now our ally, so I don't think we have to worry too much about this province. We will need to convert it though, so leaving the army there while we do that isn't a terrible idea. We are slightly over our Diplo relations. Let's just have a quick look at things here at the moment, because we are very, very low on Diplo power. So what we need to do here is either focus Diplo or get a better Diplo advisor. Can we get a better land force limit modifier? What do we currently get? Manpower modifier. We get a higher force limit and get +2 military. Let's go for that guy. We can afford it. We'll have a slightly better guy. Do we want somebody better here? Diplomatic reputation, maybe? Let's go ahead and do that. Now we're actually losing money. We can run that for a little while, though. We won't be able to do it for terribly long. What are you going to do? You've done South America, apparently. Well, let's continue doing North America then. Now then, the question is... Let's start using the correct mouse button. Have we discovered anybody Western yet? What have we got here? Oh! Spanish La Plata. So, we have discovered a nation that is of the Western Tech Group. So what we need to do now is get a province down here as soon as we can. So we need to start leapfrogging our way down. We've already started with this colony here. We need to get our way down to Spanish La Plata. That is what our goal is from now on. So we'll start leapfrogging colonies down here whenever we can. I'll probably let this one finish. We'll get some forces down there as soon as possible. But that's good. We've found somebody who is Western. We now know which direction we need to go in. We do have our... heavy, so let's get him in over there. Not too happy about losing this much money. I think taking on 2 of those advisors was probably a little bit over the top. Guess we don't need the military one as much. Let's just go for the manpower modifier one again. We are still making money if we do that. We could focus on Diplo. Let's do that because it makes it a little bit more even across the board. We will need a lot of points in order to westernize, so we probably want to try and get some saved up if we can. Which then makes me think twice about actually attacking down here, because if I do go to war with these guys, that is going to be costly in admin points. But again, it will give me some opportunity to be able to attack a neighbour. And we do have to wait until we can westernize. We can't do it yet. Let us go ahead then. We are still fabricating a claim, but that is fine. Let us go and grab... And this is going to cost us a little bit of money again, but that's not a problem. Those are... That's men. You are still repairing. I guess we need to wait for that first. And we also want to wait for those extra transports, so we can't do it just yet. Let's go and do another exploration mission. We've almost done all of the exploration missions that we can. And then we'll be able to use our Admiral as a naval commander, I suppose. Well, use our Explorer as an Admiral makes more sense, if I get it right. So that's fine. So we've got that one tiny little transport up there on its own. You don't really need to be there, do you? You're not really doing anything up there at all. I guess you can come down to here. And we can pick this guy up later. How many... there's no natives at all down here. So I might end up having to move this guy down. We've lost our Conquest CB against Ming. That does seem unlikely. We should start getting... We should fabricate some claims against Ming. That is definitely something that should be going on. So let's consider doing that. And what province... If we could fabricate provinces from Ming, what would we like to get? Well, we should probably get provinces up here and start working our way along the coast. That makes the most sense to me. So let's fabricate claims. We want this one first, which used to be part of Korea. And we'll sort of try and cut off his coastline where we can. We are integrating. We're 20% of the way through the integration here. We're currently losing money. A tiny little bit of money. Not too sure why that is. Maybe because all of a sudden we've got more ships. So let's go ahead and just get all of these transports together. The heavies are done. So we're going to get the heavies. What have we got here? Gain of free stability. Awesome. Makes a change from loser random stability. Oh, look at that. Brunei's had a big chunk of taken out of them by these guys. So let's get the heavies over here. So we should be able to take the rest of Brunei in the following war, and then we can start going to war against these guys later on. Good stuff. We are going to need the trade fleet as well. Did you guys not all quite get the memo? You're all supposed to be joining up there. Did you guys not get the memo either? Okay, making money again now. So that gives us 25 transports. We also want the light ships. So this will cost us some money because we're actually going to be breaking the trade fleet. But we need to be able to protect our ships. Let's carry on going with you, because you've got a couple more that you can do. Let's carry on doing North America. We don't want you going off over to Asia at the moment. Lots of jumping around the map, which is usually what breaks my recording software, but we shall carry on. So not everybody has arrived here yet. We will, of course, need a free diplomat, though. A great advisor has died. Managed to convert some heretics. Okay, great advisor. Stability cost we don't need. Inflation reduction would be nice. I know I said we want to save points, but we also want to save money. Let's go ahead and get rid of that last Confucian province, which I think is the one up here in Wu that we are all sitting in. Yeah, so we shouldn't get too much unrest from here anyway. The active missionary does give it +6, but the separatism is very, very low. Yeah, we've been discovered fabricating a claim against Ming. We're not bothered about that. So here are all of our ships. Let's group them all together. Our royal marriage has ended with these guys. Now, do we really want to keep that going? We do have an alliance with them. I guess it does stop Ming from attacking us. I guess it does make sense to keep that royal marriage going. We don't have a diplomat. We are going to have to wait. They may actually decide to offer themselves. Or do I stop sucking up to Wu? There's not much more that we can suck up to Wu, but we'll allow that to continue, I suppose. There we go. They've actually offered the royal marriage themselves. That saves me having to do it. You have about finished everything you can explore. So I guess you're going to be exploring the waters of Asia. This will probably be where they get wrecked, because they'll probably end up coming past this fight that we're about to have. Malacca's actually getting taken out by these guys, so they're actually already in a war. They've got a fleet down there. They do have 4 heavies, but it's mainly lights and transports. We could possibly win that. depending on when our explorer comes back. But I think that is the majority of their navy. So what we'll probably do is leave the transports behind, just go out there with the lights and the heavy. If my explorer gets finished soon enough, I might actually just put him in charge. There's their army. They've got a... wow, they've actually got a 30 stack up there. That's pretty impressive. And they're at now up to Tech 12 as well. But there again, if we can actually get their army... wait until their army's over on this side, we can potentially blockade them. Ah, we have gained a CB against Ming. They hold provinces that we have claims on. That is all of a sudden a lot of CBs. I guess it's because we can act for our march, I suppose. Colony has become self-sustaining, which is this one already. Fantastic. So, how far down can we leapfrog? Oh, Spain. Spain, I love you. I love you, Spain. What have we got here? We can send a colonist there. Or there, because there's less natives. Let's send a colonist. Let's pick you up. Let's actually get the guy. You're going on the boat. And that boat is going to get you down to here. Fantastic. We are going to be able to start westernizing, hopefully very soon. I don't know whether or not we need to be cored or whether we can do it from a colony, so we'll have to find out there. Now, I need to sink these guys' ships. Yeah, they do have a big army there. They have a very big army. Could I beat them in a straight-up fight? I guess I could blockade them and land over here and siege the rest of their stuff out. That could be quite a doable thing. Let's consider it then. If I were to declare war, none of my allies would come in, but that is fine. I would like to take Malacca because it is an important centre of trade. Let's get that war declared. Let us go and detach the transports here, and then the rest of you, you can come out over here. Now, we don't have an admiral at the moment. We failed our mission, which was expected because we went to war. We're not taking that mission. Okay, we have engaged. So we started with 45 ships. We actually won that battle. So let's go up and have a quick repair. What we're going to try and do here is slowly attrition their navy down. So they've already lost ships. I'm going to dock up and repair. That will hopefully bait them to come back out again while all of my ships get back up to 100% health. If we can get some of their heavy sunk, that'll help things very, very nicely. So, not too sure where their navy is right now. It'd be nice to blockade it in somewhere. But I can't actually see where he's hiding. Can't see his navy at all right now. We're 100%... Are we 100% repped? No, we have still got a few ships that are taking a beating. So, I might not be able to straight up beat his army, but if I can trap his army on this... we finished our exploration mission. Fantastic. So what we can do here is we can put our admiral... Well, he's an explorer, but he'll do for now. We can actually put him in charge of that fleet. So, are they going to come back out with their navy? My navy's docked, so the AI normally considers that safe to come out. So if I see his navy again, I will go and try and engage them. We will recall our diplomat from Wu. We need to continue fabricating claims on Ming, so let's go for Nyeongbion here. So we want to fabricate claims. Nyeongbion. Can almost say some of the Korean names, and then I sometimes just trip over them, but there we go. Not the easiest names for a Westerner to pronounce. So we're not taking that mission. We're not going to use the Explorer right now. We don't want to take that just yet. Are you not coming back out with your navy? You actually that scared? Right, where is your navy? Can we see it anywhere? Ah, your navy is actually there hiding. Or are they docked? Well, that's fantastic, because we've got your navy blockaded in. Now, your army, I think, is up there. So, if we go ahead and put these guys onto the transports, we can just go and drop you off over here. And there's absolutely nothing that their guys can do about it. And what we could also try and do... Let's drop you off. Whichever one we drop off into, it's going to be one that has a fort, really. So, we'll drop you off over here. You can siege that out. They've not got a way of getting their army across the water, which is absolutely fantastic as far as I'm concerned. And then what we could do is siege these out and actually force their navy into the water and sink their entire navy. So, we're going to be okay here, I think. Obviously, we don't have the war goal. But it will make it a little bit easier to try and grab some land over here. Their army's stranded at the moment. One of our vessels has been lost while traversing the hazardous waters of the coasts of Chile. Say what again? Oh, we actually lost that ship down there because I forgot about it. And forgot to actually land the guy. Oops. That's problematic. Well, is this one finished? This one is finished. Let's go ahead here then and we will recruit an infantry and we will recruit a cog. That cog's going to take forever. Let's try and get the cog recruited up here then. Still going to take forever, but... Yeah, I just forgot about the guy. I just wasn't keeping my eye on it. That really confused me then. What's just happened? How have I just lost somebody? But that's the reason why. So anyway, let's go back over here and reconcentrate on this war. My intention is to just go around and try and grab as much of their stuff as I can. So as you can see, they do have a few units sort of mobilising, but they can't get across this strait. We've got it blockaded. So their entire army is stranded. I could unblockade the strait when I'm sitting... It is grasslands, which isn't ideal, but I could make them take the strait crossing penalty and come and attack me over the strait. That could be quite interesting. My intention is to try and siege out as much stuff over here as possible, though. Now, what are we like in terms of... We could have another 6 men. What have we got here? Let's get an extra infantry and an extra 4 cannons. So let's do it over here. We want an infantry. And... That wasn't a mercenary, was it? I just did, I don't think. At least I hope it wasn't. 1 infantry. 1, 2, 3, 4 cannons. Got another mission, well, a decision that we can pick. The Anti-Christian Edict. We get much better missionary strength, but we'd lose better relations over time, which we don't really want. So I'm not interested in that. My missionaries are doing fine as they are. We can invest in a new technology, which would be admin tech. That's not a bad idea. But I think we're going to save up the points because we do want to try and westernize, and we are about to possibly take some land. So let's wait for that. Lose 30 admin power or gain 40 autonomy in one province. We'll lose the admin power because we've got quite a bit of it. And I was just saying that we want to save it up, and we do. But that won't be too bad. So we've suffered casualties. We know we expect that to happen. We'll go around here and we'll grab these provinces. I don't know whether or not I want to force their navy out. I might just let them sit there. Finish fabricating that claim. Let's take the transports and just get them docked up so that they are safe and out of the way for now. Let's go back and make sure we are still fabricating claims on Ming. So, I think that does have a port there, so we want to try and fabricate on Angdong. We do share a sea zone, so we should be able to do it. Oh, apparently we didn't get that claim. Siege is over. I know I need to move those guys. I'm just waiting for this guy to finish fabricating. Angdong, yeah, we can reach it, so let's go ahead and do that. Back down here, we shall continue. See, they just can't get over at the moment. That's their problem right here. -1 national unrest or +1 missionary strength until the death of our current ruler, or +1 local unrest but cheaper tech. Let's go for the reduced national unrest and the missionary strength. There's a successful conversion. Let's get some of these other ones done then, nice and quickly, hopefully. Invest in a new tech. Now that is still admin tech. I want military tech. Military tech I would probably take. Got some provincial unrest. That is fine. Yeah, they're going around and unsieging all of the stuff that was sieged by what is left of Malacca. But they've still got no way of getting over the water to me. So I can just sit here happily sieging all of their provinces. And there's not a lot they can do. I could march over here and force their navy out, which might be fun. Might be a fun thing to try. See where they go. Don't think there's a fort there. 0% chance that we are going to get it on this turn. The walls are breached though. We have the rest of these guys. Let's go and get them all together where the transports are. So make the most of having... try and get a larger army size than them. Or at least a more equal army size compared to them. So let's group you guys up. We'll put you on the boat. We could probably get one more, make it up to 6. So what do you have an odd number of here? You could have another cavalry, I suppose. Let's just go ahead and do that then. Make it up to a nice round 30. We'll grab one more cavalry. And then we'll get all of those guys on to the boats. 28% that we will take it on this tick. So that could work out for us. Natives have risen up and attacked the settlement. That is unfortunate. We definitely need to get somebody down there. We've got the guy. We just need the ship. And the ship's going to take a long time. We can't really march down there. How many men do we have in the province? 133, and they've got 1,000 men, which means they'll do 100 damage. So we should still keep the colony, but it'll take some damage. That's fine, I think. It'll give us time to move people down there. Not too worried about that. 42% to take it. Internal conflicts with people we're not too bothered about. They've damaged the colony. But the colony should still be there, I believe. Yeah, colony's still there. That's fine then. Okay, so we still haven't managed to grab this yet. 63%. Now we've got our cavalry. So we'll get those to go and join up. And there we go. We've managed to grab the province. But we will resolve this in the next video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Europa Universalis IV. I'll see you guys next time. If you have enjoyed this video, please do consider leaving a like. Until next time, goodbye for now.